That is what today's earthquake looked like inside a bedroom in Kittery, Maine. And you can see that room right there shaking. People all over the Northeast felt this 3.8 magnitude quake.
Well, the good news here, no damage was reported anywhere, but the quake originated off the coast of York, Maine. We have team coverage for you tonight. We begin with WBZ's Paul Burton, who's live in York with the latest there. Paul.
Well, I tell you, folks were so frightened here in York, Maine. Some describe it as a bomb hitting their homes or a tree falling on top of their homes. They had no idea what was going on, but before they knew it, it was over, and they were shocked to hear it was an earthquake.
I mean, I was standing right here, and it was boom, and then instantly, like all at once, the whole house was shaking, and I looked up and the lights were swinging.
Cindy McKenna says it was the most frightening 10 seconds of her life.
And I picked up the phone and called 911, and I said, huge explosion at my house. And then I just ran outside.
We're getting calls from multiple different places, so I'm not sure if it could possibly be an earthquake or what.
On Monday morning, York, Maine residents were rattled after an earthquake centered off York Harbor shook the entire town.
I was vacuuming, and all of a sudden, I mean, it would sound like a truck or an airplane engine or something. I mean, and the house shook at the same time.
It felt like a crash, like something big landed on the house to me. And then you feel a little tremors afterwards, a few seconds. It went on for a few seconds afterwards.
Some residents feared their boilers had exploded, which caused many to run out of their homes for safety.
I thought it was my furnace.
This I caught, and this one just ended up here.
Dawn Milbury works at Stage Neck Inn overlooking the harbor.
A couple of things fell off my shelf, but we literally thought that something exploded. That's what it sounded like. The building shook.
Town officials are asking residents to check their homes for any damage.
That's a standard thing that you should do after an earthquake. Check your house, make sure that nothing cracked. If you have a hookup of some sort of flammable heating source, make sure that you check that to make sure nothing was damaged.
It sounded like a bomb went off. Yeah, really nothing that I've ever experienced.
And the good news is that town officials say no injuries were reported and no damage was reported either. Everyone is okay, just a bit shaken up. Live in Maine, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
It was something to feel and see. All right, thank you, Paul. In the minutes after the quake hit York Harbor, we got dozens of emails and calls from communities that you see here from people who felt it as well.